ഗുഡ് മോർണിംഗ് എവറി വൺ. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ എടുക്കാൻ പോകുന്ന എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ഗ്രാഫിക്സിൻ്റെ മറ്റൊരു ക്ലാസ്സാണ്, ക്ലാസ് നമ്പർ 14. ഈ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നമ്മൾ എടുക്കാൻ പോകുന്ന ടോപ്പിക് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഡെവലപ്മെൻറ്റ് ഓഫ് പിരമിഡ്സ്. സോ ഡെവലപ്മെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ പ്രോബ്ലംസ് നമ്മൾ പാസ്റ്റ് 2 ക്ലാസ്സിലായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ എടുത്ത് തീർത്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഒരു 4 പ്രോബ്ലംസായി നമ്മൾ അതിൻ്റെ റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത് ഡെവലപ്മെൻറ്റ് ഓഫ് പിരമിഡ്സ്. സോ വാട്ട് ഈസ് എക്സാക്ട്ലി? So we'll go for the problem. So the problem number 1. Draw the development of the lateral surface of a hexagonal pyramid of base of side 25 mm and altitude 60 mm, which is resting vertically on its base on the ground with the two of the sides of the base perpendicular to the VP. So in this question, it is clearly mentioned that we can see here the draw the development of the lateral surface. What is mean by the lateral surface? Lateral surface, it means that when you having a prism or the pyramid, actually you can see that here this pyramid is having this side. See, this side represents I'll show you. Yeah, this side represents the lateral surface. So this is the lateral surface actually. Okay, now yeah, and it's also given that it is which is in the resting in vertically on the base on the ground with the two of sides of the base perpendicular to VP. So which is resting vertically on the base, it means that yeah, suppose we draw a xy line. So this is HP, and then it is resting on HP actually. Okay, then it is said that the two of the sides of the base perpendicular to. So that means which is the base perpendicular to. Suppose you know that when you are drawing these two sides which is perpendicular to VP actually. Suppose this is VP and these two lines. Okay, well, two of the sides which is perpendicular. Here you can see this is two of the sides perpendicular to VP. So as you know that you can draw a prism in a two different side, like here. Okay, and one more type is like here. You can draw these two types, but we will have another condition. Two of the sides are perpendicular to VP, so we'll take this one. Okay, right. Now it is given that its base side is 25 mm and the altitude is 60 mm. So we will draw it actually. Okay, we will start the draw. Now first imagine that there is a line which is actually, yeah, a line. You have to draw XY line, and then what you have to do is draw the two vertical, yeah, two vertical, and draw complete the hexagonal pyramid actually. So pyramid having a center point will be there. Okay, a center point will be there, and then you have to draw its diagonal shape. You will get the center point, and then you have to name it. Okay, like A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, yeah, then you have to dimension it. You have to mark the dimension also. So as you know, yeah, you draw this side actually. Okay, clearly you side this top view actually. Okay, now it is given that we have to draw the development of this one. Okay, now it's a simple problem, and you can see here you have to start with this one. Okay, now this shape is completed. Now you just draw the vertical lines, and you will get you will having an height actually which is 60, and you will get a point O dash, and then draw it. You will get the front view also. Okay, you will get a front view. So now this is a front view, you got it. And now now they said yeah, which color is better actually. Yeah, now we have to open it actually. So before that opening is start, you clearly you have to understand that when you press this one, suppose you imagine that you are going to press from the top actually. Suppose you imagine you press it from the top, what will happens actually? You can see that a circular shape. Okay, when you press it, you can see that there is a circular shape. And like just you imagine that like shape of like this actually, isn't? Yeah, like this you will get a shape like this when you press it from the top actually. Imagine that you are going to press from the top actually, you will get a circular like this shape, you will get it. Okay, now what you have to do is a circular shape, so a semicircular shape you have to make it. So what is exactly this length actually, this length actually, how you got this length actually? Okay, so for getting that actually, we need we need to rotate from a one of the corner actually. We select one of the corner here and we will rotate it, and then up to the center part, up to here actually. Okay, so I'll draw in a big. Okay, so what we need it to is from the O point, you just yeah, some D point will be here actually. You just rotate it. Okay, rotate it up to the parallel line. Okay, and mark it as a T actually. Okay, here you can see, just rotate it and then mark it a point T, and you just vertical and draw a vertical line upwards. Okay, vertical line upwards, and you will make it as a T double dash point. Okay, you got it a T double dash point, and you just made a point from a line, draw a line O dash to T double dash. Okay, and join it. Okay, so you can see this part actually, here you can see the this part, how it is, how you got it. Yeah, go, you just draw from the D with the yeah, with your yeah, you just make an arc actually. Okay, you just make an arc, this part you just make an arc from D. Okay, you can get the D point. Once more I am going to tell you, just D point, from the D point you just rotate it, and you will got a point here. This point name it as a T. Okay, then you just draw a vertical lines upwards, vertical lines. Okay, yeah, like this. Now you got a T double dash. Now this length, that is O dash to T double dash length, is the true length actually. O dash to T dash is the true length actually. See, all the problems like this, the development of a square or the hexagonal or any shape, okay, pentagonal, when you open it, you should do like this way actually. Okay, now this one is the true length actually. That is O dash to T dash is the true length actually. Yeah, 1 minute. Sorry. Okay, so dash to T double dash is the true length actually. Now you got it, O dash to T double dash. And now next what you have to do is you just mark the point, okay, O, and using the yeah, and make an arc with this actually. Yeah, make an arc like this. You take this true length here actually, make some point A, and then you just draw an arc actually, yeah, like this. Okay, and up to a certain point. So this point, how you get this line actually, that means you have to measure, this is 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, and 25. So 6 times 25, 6 into 25, that much length you will get actually. So that much length you have to measure and you have to draw like here. Okay, so you have to make it as a part actually, 25 part, then 25, then 25, then here another, and then another, and like that. So like all this you will get. Yeah, here it is clearly seen. So first you have to do is you just make an length, you have to take a length. Suppose you are starting from this D point. Okay, or some a point, you are starting from a point, just draw a line. Okay, so the length is actually this true length, actually true length. Okay, so you just mark a point O, and you just mark a point here, a point, and then you just draw an arc. Okay, so the arc is actually the straight length is the 25, and you just mark a point and you draw here actually this length, and then again make an arc. Okay, and you just draw, and this vertical line is 25, and again make an arc. Okay, 25 and 25 up to here actually. Okay, so this will becomes the development actually. Okay, so this is the development, and this is how this problem is completed. Okay, now we have to do the another problem. Yeah, the second problem. In this problem, there is the same, but the difference is we are using here a square pyramid actually. Okay, a square pyramid of base 20 mm. So it is 20 mm, and altitude is 40 mm, which is rest on the HP. As you know that when yeah, when a thing is there, so you have to draw like yeah, like this structure, and yeah, to draw like this. Yeah, so like this. Okay, so this is a square pyramid, side is 40, and this height is actually, yeah, I'll take out these lines, then only you will understand. Okay, so and this height is actually given as 40, sorry, height is 40, and this each side is actually 20. So the side is 20, each side is 20, and height is 40. Rest on the base on the HP. Two of the base is parallel to VP. So as you know that when you are going to draw, when you know that when a line which you are drawn, then you can place this square pyramid as a two types. Okay, one is like this structure, another one is this like structure, isn't it? But here it is there is any angle or something like not is given. Okay, so that is why we will prefer like this. And also there is a reason because we have to prefer this way, because yeah, it is given that it is inclined 40 degree to, okay, yeah, two of the sides is parallel to VP. Two of the sides is parallel to VP, and it is cut by a plane bisecting. Okay, so two of the sides actually. Okay, so we'll read the question completely. It is cut by a yeah, 40 mm rest on the HP, and two of the base is parallel to VP. So this is the base actually, a line we are going to VP. So two of the line means this line and this line, which is sides, two of the sides of the base is parallel to VP. So here it is VP. So this is XY line, and two of the sides which is parallel. Okay, now this is the condition um which I taken. Yeah, so that is the reason I take this shape. Otherwise I can make like this shape also. Okay, but instead of this I take this structure because it is given that. Okay, right. Now, it is cut by a plane actually. It is cut by a plane bisecting the axis and inclined 40 degree to the base actually. So what is mean by the bisecting the axis actually? Okay, so bisecting means that yeah, it is divided by two actually. So there is a plane which cut it into two. Okay, divided by two, but it is also make an angle 40 degree. It is also make an angle 40 degree with the HP also. Okay, so draw the development of the lateral surface. As I told you, lateral surface is this side surfaces. Okay, okay, when you draw a pyramid or something like that. Okay, like this. Okay, this side will be the lateral surface. This both sides is known as the lateral surface. Okay, draw the development of the lateral surface. Okay, now yeah. Okay. So first of all, what you have to do is you imagine that there is an XY line, and then you just make a parallel. So you have to draw the parallel. Okay, this is the parallel. Okay, parallel to XY line. So draw the square. Okay, mark it its dimension 20. Okay, and name it actually. Okay, so name is A, B, C, and D. Okay, you given the names, and now so you drawn the square. Okay, now we are going to draw the vertical lines. Okay, for getting the front view, and then you draw, yeah, and mark this 40. Okay, now we will mark also the center point line, and also we will mark this topmost line of O. Okay, yeah, and then a chain lines will draw through the center and mark a center point also. Now what we are going to do is so now we got there is a, yeah, front view. Okay, and a center point, and make this 40. Okay, cutting plane നമുക്ക് വരയ്ക്കണം. So we have to make it as a 40-degree angle. Okay, a 40-degree, and also, yeah, 40-degree, and also bisecting the center point. So അങ്ങനെ ഒരു arrangement we have to provide. Okay, we will collect a center point and also a point which is making an angle 40-degree. So draw that cutting line. So this is our cutting line. Okay, cutting plane actually, sorry. Now, so cutting plane is okay. Now what we are going to do, yeah, now all this initial drawing is completed. Now what we have to do is we have to draw the development. So before going to develop, okay, we need yeah, I'm going to take this. Okay, we need to rotate it. Okay, as I told you earlier problem, you draw a line. Okay, and you just draw an arc here and meet a point and draw it to the vertical line. Okay, so that means here I draw you just draw a line. Okay, you just pick up the point O. So this is point O, and you just mark a point C. So here you can get mark, and you just rotate it with arc. Okay, so draw an arc here actually with this. This is your arc length. Okay, so you just draw an arc here, and you make it a point in a vertical line. Okay, and name it as a T. Okay, so this is C. Now this is T. Okay, and draw the vertical line. Draw a vertical line. Okay, vertical line. So that vertical line meets at a point T double dash. Here T double dash. I hope you clearly got the problem. Okay, so now T double dash, you got the T double dash point, and draw a vertical line to O dash. Okay, right. Now, yeah, now the naming is like that: A, B, C, D, and O. And here you can see that A dash, because you are watching from here, from front view. So you only saw the A point. Okay, A and D point. So you make A dash and D dash, and then O dash. Okay, now you got another point T double dash also. Okay, this T double dash and O dash also. Now O dash and T double dash will be the true length actually. Okay, true length, O dash and T double dash. That is here you can see and now this length is the true length actually now. Okay, this length is the true length. Now we will have to draw a development like this. Okay, like as you know that development like this. So what is the length from here is the true length actually. or this length is the true length actually. Okay, right. Now how many parts is there actually? 1 2 3 4. So 4 into 20, so that's equal to 80. So this total length should be 80. Okay, 80 more. Okay, because we are going to cut these parts into 20 20 and 20. So 20 20 20 and 20. So for 20s you have to draw it. Okay, so what's the length actually? This arc length will be the this true length actually. Clear? So here more precisely we are going to name it actually R1, R2 and R3. So this length, okay. Now we already drawn a cutting line, okay, cutting plane we are already drawn here actually. Now this line is which is passes through here actually, this point. So I'll draw another, okay. Here you can see that you make here some, this cutting plane is passing through a certain points. Okay, the first point is this point. This point we will mark it as a V double dash, and the second point is this point actually here, that we will name it as a U double dash. First one is a V double dash, second one we will name it as a U double dash. And here the third point, here already some point is there, that we already set T double dash actually. So V double dash, U double dash and T double dash. So from O double dash, okay, O dash to this V double dash we will name it as a R1. Okay, and from O dash to U double dash we name it as a R2. Okay, and from O dash to T double dash we name it as a R3. So R1, R2 and R3, it is given here. You can see here it is given actually, here you top you can see. Now R1, R2 and R3. So R3 is the total radius actually here up to here. Now we will make it as a, yeah, since R3 up to R3. Now here you can see that when you cut a point here, okay, when you cut a point, a plane, when you cut with a plane actually, you can see that this side A and B both is effective, isn't it? Both part same point it pass through. See, when we draw a pyramid, you can see that when you cut this point, okay, through this point, and that other side actually, other side, suppose like this, suppose we'll draw like, okay, this same side will affect, suppose you will mark it as a U actually when it is coming U double dash now. So U, this point U double dash and this point is U double dash, yeah, this point. So same point it is cut. Okay, right. So we will cut it like here actually. How you are going to measure? This is R2 actually, U double dash is the R2 actually. So we will take the radius R2 and we will draw a circle actually, semicircle. Okay, then we will mark U actually in this one, first one, that is AB, the point AB. Okay, you can see A and B here. So UAB in the first part, clear, I will erase it. I'll take this part, okay, and I will rotate this R2 arc and draw the arc. I'll mark it U here actually, you can see U and U. Okay, A and B, this side is actually I cut. Okay, so that measurement is actually U actually. So that means this radius length, this length actually. Okay, now in the second that is BC. BC is actually an angled one, isn't it? You can see that when you having a pyramid, the BC is like this. This is B and this is C. It's an angled one. Okay. Yes. So B point is the lowest point actually. So that related with the U. Okay. u double dash. So that length is actually, yeah, you can see that this is the u double dash length. Okay, yeah. So u double dash, so this point is a u double dash point, and when you see this v dash or b is this point actually. See this point. So both having a different angle. So the second point u is here coming b, this b point is here, and now c point is in here actually, because it is the arc r2 actually. R2 is coming here, this point. So this line will represents, yes, this a cutting plane which is passing through this way. Okay, this line. Now again the third one, when the third one is coming, like here actually, in from C to D. The third part is the C to D. This point C to D, you can see here, you can draw it. Yeah, the third one, you can see that it is also the same, that is this arc is coming like here, so it is same also, that is V, straight one. Okay, I hope you clear understand. So in in the CD part, you can see that it is cut in the same plane actually. See, CD part is also coming which side actually? Yeah, that is this side actually, this side only. So when you having a this one here, this side is coming here, CD. Okay, this side. So this is C and this is D. Okay, so it's having the same common distance actually. Okay, so this distance is like this one, so that is again R1. Okay, so R1, so that is V here actually. Now again, when you come to the position, I'll draw reddish color is better, I think. Yeah. Now DA, again come to DA part. So DA part is this DA part. That means this part actually, to draw this part. In this one also you can see that it is angled one. Okay. So you have to make it as a, yeah, another angled one. How you get it actually? From it is coming from D to A, D to A actually. So that is why this is from top to bottom actually. So that is D is here actually, D is here, yeah, D is here and A is here, from top to that bottom. Okay, so that is this line actually. Okay, I hope you understand actually. D to A, that is this line. Okay, this side. Okay, now D to A. Now you have to, it is done that the lateral shape of the lower part of the cut pyramid they are asking. So you just join all the part like A, U, U and V, V, and then this line and this line, and drawn to bottom, and draw all the lines. Okay, so this will be our shape actually, that is our development shape actually, but you have to draw all the others, but this I drawn that you have to darken it. Okay, so this is about the problem number 2. I hope you clearly understand all these drawings actually. Okay, I hope you understand all these two problems. And first you have to understand that you have to draw this T. Okay, T. How you are going to draw? You have to rotate it from OC to this T, and take this radius as OC and draw to OT. And from T to you have to draw a vertical line and mark it in say, your XY line. And then that O dash T double dash you take it as a true length actually. Okay, then after that true length, using that true length you have to open the development, and how many sides you have to mark that actually. Okay, taking the distance actually, that is the sides distance, you take the side distance and mark it each one, and how many numbers you have to mark it. Okay, then when you draw a cutting plane, you just mark that values into the true length, and then in the true length, actually that radial distance you have to mark each. Okay, so this is how this problem is conducted, and I hope you clearly understand. If you having any doubts or something, you just whatsapp me. Okay. Anyway, thank you. We'll go for next problems with the next class. Okay, thank you.